Assalamu alaikum everyone. I've created this tutorial only to show the coordinators what 3 steps they need to take before every live session. Basically, you can see my main Google forum or Google platform where all the classes can be visible. Since I have live session planned on Tuesday 9th of June at 12:20 p.m. So I have created all my Zoom links, scheduling, due dates will be accordingly, right? I'll just tell you stepwise what 3 steps you need to take. First of all, you need to just go to your English resource class. And then here, first step is to create announcement. Now this announcement is extremely important because you need to inform your students at least 3 to 4 days prior your live session about the live session, right? The date, time, and whatever details you feel to share with your students. So I'll just share, since I've already created an announcement, I'll just copy and paste it. Yeah. See, so my announcement says, students, yeah, dear students, maybe. Just add, dear students, kindly note that your English literature session will be held on Tuesday, 9th June 2020 on Zoom app at 12:20 p.m. sharp. So I'm informing them about the session along with the day, date, and time. This has to be published in each classroom at least 3 or 4 days before the live session. Means if I have a session on Tuesday, 9th, then it should be published by 7th or 6th of June on their Google Classrooms, students' Google Classroom. This is the resource room. Okay. So as a coordinator, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check everything. You must mark your attendance. This is something very, very important, this note, because this is how they will learn how to submit or how to mark their attendance. You see the procedure is very simple. They will mark the attendance for the English literature session on Google Classroom by selecting present and then click on hand in. Since it's a question that we have created, that is why hand in button will be there, not turned in for the students. So this is why I've written hand in over here. Before 12:50 p.m. because I will be scheduling it for 30 minutes. It will publish, before 12, yes. So attendance will be open for only 30 minutes. You see, so I'm just giving them indication that you need to mark your attendance before this time. Then it is followed by my Zoom link. You can see it very clearly, right? So this part will change every time you're creating a new link. Now, since I'll be taking 2 classes, 8A and B, and another teacher will be taking 8C and D, so she will use another Zoom ID. So this particular part, this particular message that I've created will be used by only teacher of class 8A and B. Okay, and 8C and D will either use the same message till here, this one, and then she'll copy another link. This can be changed by the teacher, or the coordinator can create 2 announcements for 2 different teachers with 2 different Zoom links. So either can be done, right? But this needs to be told to teacher that you have to change if you are creating only 1 announcement and you are allowing teachers to add their own Zoom link. That's totally up to the coordinator. So this is it. That's it. I'll just post it here so that my teachers can reuse it, right? I'll just post it. This is the first step, complete, right? So you can see my announcement here. But coordinators must be very, very careful about the date, time, the subject, right? This will be given to them with blanks for subject, date, and time. So every time you get the message, you fill in the blanks appropriately and according to your subject and requirements. Right. The second step is you have to go to classwork to create attendance. This attendance part can be done for the entire month, right? What do you need to do? You need to just create question. Now, question tool we are using to create attendance. So simply we are just going to write mark your attendance for English Literature 7, English Literature session on June 9th. This is optional if you want to add this or not. It doesn't matter because it will appear on the same day. Right? Any instructions that you want to give, we have suggested that the same Zoom link that we used earlier should be given here, so that whenever students see this, they need to just read again, click on the link, and then they have to mark present. Now, for creating a short question, an MCQ, you have to choose this option, multiple choice, and then you have to write either I am present or present. Simple. That's it. There will be only one option, right? It will be created only in the resource classroom, English resource classroom. So I'm just keeping one mark that has been decided. No due date, and topic will be attendance. Okay, and then I'm just going to ask. So this is step 2 done by the coordinators. The third step is again you are going to, now the third step is basically uploading of the follow-up assignment that will be done after the live session, that students will do after the live session. Now, obviously, even in our regular classes, we tend to write questions by the end of the lecture, or sometimes we write it, 20 minutes in, in the lesson. So it's totally up to you when you want to actually when you want students to see your assignment. Definitely between 12:20 till 1 p.m. students will be with you in that class. So what we have suggested that you create an assignment and then you schedule it for 12:50 to be published. But that part will be done by the teacher. So right now I'm just going to create an assignment here. My plan is ready. I'm just copying text from there. My title is Julius Caesar. And I'll just copy. Right? So you can see, dear students, following assignment is the follow-up of English Literature live session held today. Again, date is optional, totally up to you. Topic is Julius Caesar. This, please note that YouTube video. These are the resources which I will be using in my live session, right? So the text file and there is a PowerPoint presentation is attached below for your reference. Complete the assignment, complete the written task given below on Google Docs before 10 p.m. today. So I am informing students about the deadline in my instructions only. Now these 3 files I need to add since they are in my computer. I'm just going to add these as files. This one and the presentation, I will just select both of them, then I'll open it and I'll upload these files. Now third is a YouTube link that I will include. Now I'm going to add the link of the YouTube video. This is the video I wanted to add. I've seen this video. You can always click on it and just double check it here. Add it. That's it. Now for junior classes, I suggested that these links for class 3 especially, you need to drag and drop these links. These appendix 1 right here, or you can just leave it at the bottom. Since it's a live session follow-up, so we do not need, and we only have one, we don't have tasks basically. We just have resources and a written task. So no need to do this, right? So all these 3 resources are added up. Now there is a written task that needs to be completed. Here, the instruction is complete the written task. Now I can see 3 resources, but written task is not there. For that, I'll create a Google Docs. See, the Google Docs is actually prepared. It's just automatically opens. I'll just copy and paste from my plan the table that I need, and I'll change the title here. Now what I suggest is if you're adding any kind of written work, please write written task first and then the title of the lesson maybe, because you see the entire document only written will be visible to the students. The rest of the title will not be visible. So once they see written, they will click on written and they'll immediately know that this is the written task they need to click. Right, this is the table that I want students to complete. This will be edited by the students. Now the settings for the Google Docs will be changed by the teacher. You don't have to do anything else. That's it. You just have to close it. That's it. So this document is, now here you just need to click to make a copy for each student. Okay. Make a copy for each student so that they can complete this work in real time. And by creating Google Docs, it becomes very easy for students to do it on their tablets as well, or on their cell phones even, because they don't have to upload any Word file. So this is the most easiest way to submit a document from students' point of view. Secondly, it becomes quite easy for teacher to give feedback on the same document on the Google Docs. Now, the thing is that if you just write the question here, under here, if you just ask students to upload a file, then they have to do it on the laptop, complete this entire assignment on a Word file, and they have to save it, then they have to upload it. So it becomes quite difficult for beginners to upload a file and keep the right name, keep the right track of it maybe. So this is why it is suggested to give them something that they should be able to complete in real time. And this is very easily done on cell phones and on tabs as well. Right now, so the points, for example, if I'll keep 10 points for this, due date will be changed, but this part can be taken care by the teacher, right? So I don't need to do anything. Topic, since I am in class, English resource class, and that everybody is there. So it's a literature topic. I'll select literature topic. That's it. I'll assign. So this is step number 3 that coordinators must take before every live session. Right? First step is creating an announcement through stream. Right? This is my announcement. All these 3 things will appear here on stream. Announcement, then the attendance. This is the attendance part. Going back, and the assignment. This is the assignment that will appear in front of the students. Right? So your job is done for the entire week. You don't have to upload anything else. Now, there can be multiple tools here. Now, this job is done. Now I'm starting something totally new. For example, if I'll just go back to my classes. If I want to create an MCQ or a question, it's not necessary that I need to give stepwise now it's not necessary for every teacher to use Google Docs for for taking any written work or for any kind of feedback from students. It's not necessary for you to upload or create a Google Docs. What you can do, I'll just give you a very short. For example, this is social studies. Social studies. Okay, this is a social studies resource classroom, and I have to give a follow-up. Now, announcement and attendance will remain the same. All I need to do is to change my my question type. The answers that I want from students needs to be changed. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to create a question. All right. Rather than creating an assignment, I'm creating a question. Now here, I can just ask them. For example, my topic is minerals and fossil fuels. Okay. So the question will be, what types of minerals are found in you just simply ask one question or maybe 2 questions, but you cannot ask 2 questions separately. You need to ask question number 1 like this, and then sorry, 1, and then enter number 2, write 5 names. So just a sample, right? So any instructions that you want to add, maybe again, students, this question is a follow-up written work your live session held today. Whatever instructions you want to give, you can add it up here. Please write the correct question number if you want to give a multiple choice, which we don't want here, short question, and if you want to add any resource, again the resources that you used from your live session, you can always do that. I'll just share one resource. You can add as many as possible. This is the resource that I want to add. Right? You can always do that. Live session.doc or anything that you want to add, right? You can add it and then upload it in the same manner that we did in the assignment. Right? That resource will appear over here at the bottom. Then again, you use points. How many points? Maybe you want to keep 5 marks for each question. So maybe 10 again, or whatever. Due date topic should be class 8 or 7 geography. 7 geography, sorry. Okay. Now these are the options. Students can either reply to each other, students can edit their answer. It's totally up to you. I will definitely uncheck it because I don't want students to reply to each other. In some cases, maybe you want a feedback from students or students to reflect upon each other's answer. So you can always choose it according to your own requirement. Again, ask, simple. This is done. Another kind of assignment or is a quiz assignment. This can be a follow-up of your live assignment, a live session. Again, it's going to open a Google form, right? So these are the basically tools that we will be using: assignment, quiz assignments, and question. Now, in case if you want to add any material, if you want to add a material, for example, my live session is on Tuesday and I want students to read something. So I'll just add material and I would say Julius Caesar. Sorry, this is a geography class, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to maybe write members. Okay. Instructions. Read the given text on page number 81 and also watch the following video before your live session on Wednesday. Date, whatever you want to write. Okay, so you can always do that. You can add the file. The file, if you want to add a page number, if you want to add a picture of that particular page number, you can always do that. So again, we make things easy for students so that they have no room to escape, no room to give any excuse for not completing this task. So you try to use as many resources as possible. You can always give them a video link here, right? And then again, since it belongs to class 8 geography, you just post it. Right? Now, again, going back to my class. Now, these are the tasks which needs to be done by the coordinator in the resource classrooms. Right? Now, the next tutorial will be teaching teachers how to reuse these books because they need to follow certain steps as well. So each time, for Julius Caesar session, they have to follow 3 steps and they have to do certain scheduling. The timings is very, very important, very crucial. All right, I hope you found this video informative. Thank you so much.